Yes, do not adjust your sets. That was a tiny little bit of Christmas music you heard. But before you get on the tweet machine and complain, we have a very good reason. Elf, A Christmas Spectacular, is coming to Dublin with a very familiar face playing the role of Buddy the Elf's girlfriend, Jovi.
Oh, singer, actor and Corrie star Kym Marsh will be curling her elf shoes, dusting off her Christmas bits and baubles for 3 very special performances at the 3 Arena this December. And Kym joins us this morning. Good morning to you,
Good
Kym.
morning.
And welcome to Dublin.
Thank you.
How are things?
Good, thanks. Yeah, really good. It's always
We've a
lovely.
lot to get through, don't we?
I know. It's always lovely coming to Dublin. I
Yes.
love it, you know. I love spending time here.
Were you out last night?
Yes, I was very good, but my father made up
Wasn't.
for that. Yes.
Oh, did he really?
He did, yes. He was
Excellent.
he was
Well,
last man
somebody has
standing.
to.
Well, they do indeed. I was letting the side down, I'm afraid, but I knew I had to come and visit you.
Well, you're being sensible. Thank you for that.
Tell us about Elf, the spectacular that's come to Dublin.
Oh, and
Big show.
It is a huge show. It's going to be wonderful. I mean, there's like so much going on there. You know, it's going to be so magical, and it's something for all the family as well. And the kids are going to love it because it really is. There's a lot of interaction and things like that. So
It's amazing when you mention Elf, it just means Christmas to people now. It's become their favourite Christmas
Instant
movie.
association, isn't it?
Straight away.
Well, it's going to be wonderful. And Tam Ryan, who plays Buddy, is just magnificent. He's so good. We did a little promo video to promote the show.
Yeah.
And he just made me laugh. He stayed in character the whole time. It's hilarious. And of course, Sean Williamson,
Yes,
who was
yeah,
Barry
yeah.
in EastEnders and obviously
Yes.
done lots of things. But I've actually worked with Sean Williamson before.
He has the most amazing voice.
Yeah, well, he played Monty
My
the
God.
DJ in Saturday Night Fever at the Apollo
Yeah, yeah.
when I was in it for 6 months. So we know each other and we're very excited to be
So
working
this
together.
isn't new ground for you in terms of musical theatre. This is,
No.
you know, you've been there, done that. You've done the 8 shows a week thing,
Yeah,
which is a joy, isn't it?
It's joyful.
Yeah.
It's hard work, but it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoy that. And it's been a while since I've done live performance, you know, and I think it's really great. What the great thing is about that is that you kind of get the appreciation straight away,
instant,
you know,
yeah.
rather than, you know, we're filming at the moment. What we film on Corrie is now not going to be shown for another 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
You have to wait for that payout, you know.
Yeah.
So it's
And your daughter is in it with you, which is so special, isn't it?
Yeah, my little 8-year-old Polly. She's this is her first acting gig, so it's what she wants to do, and it was inevitable, really, as both me and her dad are both
Actors.
actors.
And
yeah.
that's what she wants to do.
Apparently.
And do you encourage it, or do you try to be, well, I'm not going to push her towards it or push it away, but let her make up her own mind?
She's got to make her own mind up about those things. I mean, Emily, you know, Emily's a fantastic singer, and you know, she's wonderful at it. But she's not kind of pursued that any further as yet. It's not what she was, you know, it's not kind of on her agenda at the moment. And of course, she's just had Teddy, so so she's a little bit busy. But yeah, with Polly, you know, if that's what she wants to do, I will always encourage, but never push.
And speaking of Corrie, you're coming to the end of
Michelle.
a long gig in there.
I'm in my 14th year now.
14
Yeah.
years.
And a key character to an iconic show.
Yeah.
So I would imagine your departure is not... I mean, you want to push yourself, you want to challenge yourself, and I know that's very important to you. But I would imagine they're leaving the door open for you to come back,
Yes,
are they?
they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are very much. I mean, you know, I've had a wonderful time there. I've been given some fantastic opportunities, you know, and we've played out some brilliant storylines, and I'm going to miss everyone so much.
It's a very happy ship.
It absolutely
It's a busy
is.
ship.
It's a very busy ship, yeah, very busy. And I am really, really busy at the moment because obviously on the lead up to me going.
And are you getting close to filming your final scenes?
Closer.
and as you're getting towards that, how are you feeling about it?
I'm nervous, but I'm excited as well at the same time. I think nerves is always a good thing. I think as a performer, you'll know, you know, you kind of, those nerves, you kind of have to channel them a little bit. So I am looking forward. I'm just ready for another challenge, I think.
Yeah.
And do you know how they'll phase you out for the moment? Do you know that storyline?
I know, yes.
Yeah,
kind of.
OK. Because quite often actors don't, you know, and you're kind of in the dark and you're hoping it might be a nice storyline or a positive one.
Yeah. I mean, it would be awful to read it in a script that they just had you run over by a bus.
Yeah. Like Joey and Friends really falls down an elevator
down the
shaft.
lift
Yeah.
No, so none of that for me, thankfully. Oh, maybe they are, I don't know.
She's been an incredible character to play, because as Anna touched on, you've been involved in some of the biggest storylines, and tough storylines. And as an actor, you know, you want that stuff, don't you? Because it's challenging.
Yeah, you do. I mean, I've had a hell of a journey,
Yeah,
you know, as the character. You know, she came in as a singer and I was originally only there for 4 episodes.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
here I am,
14
almost 14
years later.
You did something right.
I did, and I've had some great comedy moments when, of course, Michelle was with Steve, and then we've had some more harrowing stuff where I played out Michelle's baby loss, and that obviously for me was a huge challenge, having gone through that myself.
That must have been the toughest thing to play, was it?
It was really hard. The hardest thing was removing yourself from it and remembering that it's not you. You're actually playing a character.
But how do you do that, Kym, when you've gone through the heartbreak yourself?
Coronation Street were fantastic because they allowed me to have input all the way along the line. And they got me a counsellor that was on set, should I need him. They really, really took care of me. And I really felt that it was a story that I wanted to tell because there are so many people going through that right now, even as we speak. And I thought it was a really important story to tell. And I think my desire to do it well is kind of the thing that kind of pushed me forward. But I guess it was quite a cathartic experience as well.
Because they say as an actor, that you're always trying to reach that, tap into those feelings. But for you, they were real, they were raw.
Yeah, they were. There was a couple of moments. I mean, obviously...
We're talking about baby Archie, by the way.
Yes, we are.
Just in case viewers know you as Michelle and don't know the personal tragedy.
So I think the thing was, I had a couple of wobbles during that storyline. For the most part, I was able to kind of keep the two separate and remember that it was a story I was playing out. But there was a couple of moments where I was back in the room again, and it was one of those times. But they really looked after me. The director, Tony Prescott, was wonderful, and actually there was a couple of times we had a hug moment. Everybody was
I can well imagine.
hugged together, So it was. But it was. I'm really proud of that story, and we reached out to so many people. I mean, we ended up being spoken about in the House of Commons. I had a meeting with Jeremy Hunt about trying to change the laws around birth certificates.
People forget that, Kym, don't they? That shows like Corrie and all the other big soaps that are on, the storylines that are played out through them, they're there for a reason because people are dealing with you, as you said, dealing with those issues every day. But they have a real connect. Soaps have a real connect.
They do.
And power.
They have a power. They have an ability to reach out to people that they wouldn't necessarily be able to, to get through to. And I think it's almost like an education, if you like. You can educate people on certain subjects that they wouldn't really know anything about. But at the same time, you can connect with someone who's going through that, and they touched on some big stories. We've had the suicide of Aidan and male rape and all sorts of other things. And it's subjects that people...
Such important topics.
Absolutely, that you don't normally sit and talk about, but it gets people talking and thinking.
I'd say one of the things that... I wouldn't say you'll miss an awful lot, but you will probably miss the frenetic pace of filming over there. Because it's full on, isn't it?
It's a machine, isn't it?
It is, and the way it's scheduled, it's so tight. When someone goes off sick, it can be a little bit, everything goes up in the air. So it is, you go in, you have one line run, and then you're straight into it. For instance, the other day we filmed 11 scenes in and that's normal.
That's standard.
Whereas if you're doing a drama or something, you'd never film.
You might shoot a page and a half a day.
Yeah, absolutely, and it is quick.
Your daughter, Kym, before we finish up, had baby. And they did something really special for you, and the timing was particularly special, wasn't it? Will you tell us about that?
So my daughter's just had Teddy. Well, I say just, he's nearly 5 months old now. And it was my late son's birthday, so it was in February. And on the day I was off work and I was able to go along with her and we listened to his heartbeat, and it was wonderful to kind of be there and have that, on that day. But when she had baby, I knew they were calling him Teddy, but they'd said they were calling him Teddy David. Well, David is my son's name and also her dad's name. So I thought, that's nice, Teddy David.
Yes.
And they came downstairs with some flowers and said, we just want to thank you for being birthing partner. Thank you for letting us stay with you, because they're living with me at the moment. And they handed me a key ring, and I opened it and I went, it's lovely. I love you, Lolly, from Teddy Archie David. And I just went,
good night.
I literally just burst into tears.
The floodgates open.
They were like, I wish we'd filmed that, because your reaction was just amazing.
That's so sweet.
But he's precious. And
how is he? Oh, good.
He's wonderful. He's the happiest baby. And, he's got wonderful parents. He really has. So.
And you definitely can't be called Granny, so you're called Lolly.
Well, you'll be coming to see Lolly in Elf.
Lolly.
Which remind us is on when in Dublin?
28th and 29th of December.
28th and 29th. Listen, get it along to see it. It's a great show. Yes. Good to see you, Kym. Thank you for coming.
Thank you,
really
Kym.
appreciate
Pleasure.
it.
Thank you.